Know that. How did that escape me? Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not encouraging people to go to his place. I'm encouraging to
New York.
appreciate that Wayne is always a step ahead. And so where I'm going with all this Oklahoma stuff is there's so much going on between the artists that we've spoken about, the rock festivals like Rocklahoma, which keeps growing, etc., that if you go back 20 years, you had to be a New York person, an LA person, or a Nashville person to make it. Nowadays, you're in Oklahoma, you're doing just fine. When did you kind of realize that that was going to be the case, that you didn't have to really uproot?
I think the success of my first big orchestral rock album, which was Midnight Macedonia, I just saw that. I remember playing only 2 or 3 thousand people here in Oklahoma, and it was just such a magical night.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Uproot.
the success of my Midnight Macedonia, only 2 or 3 thousand people here in Oklahoma, and it was just such a magical night.
Mm-hmm. Uproot.
The success of my Not Macedonia, only 2 or 3 thousand people here in Oklahoma, and it was just such a magical night.
Mm-hmm. Uproot.
The success of my drug. So now you really want to create music, and what's really going to appeal to those people to get them to come back.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to disagree and say 3,200 is an incredible number of people in a crowd. And the last few times I saw David Lee Roth, there was 1,500 in the audience. So, putting that in perspective right there. So, seeing what's possible with the live symphonic element, do you eventually see yourself trying to do a 20 to 30 kind of city tour along the lines of a David Foster, where you're going, we're playing the hits and a couple of the vocalists are here?
Yeah, honestly, I haven't thought about 30. What I've really concentrated on for hopefully 2026 is maybe a 10 to 12 city. The shows are very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes about 2,800 to 3,200 people to pay for the show. We sold out what Carnegie Hall a couple of years
Mm-hmm.
ago. I think I made up off an 8 grand. That's not good. That's not a good ROI. But yeah, I think 10 to 12 cities. Something I'm going to do in 2025 with the new album is we're going to try a few immersive forums, venues, where basically the audience is going to be immersed in a 180-degree room and experiencing the music, not just listening to it. And I think if they experience it, it'll touch them a little more. And when they do listen to it later, subconsciously those visuals come back. So I'm really excited about 2025 and the visual venues for the audience to experience that.
So it sounds like a stay tuned on the Grammy nominations, the next record, the touring, etc. So we're just going to have to keep following you. So the last question I have related to all that, we talked about originally at the beginning of the conversation how it's not a 9 to 5 because it's a 9 to 9. You never know when there's inspiration, a last second session, travel, etc. But when you're not dealing with the creative end of your life, what's the number two passion?
Oh, it's my kids and family, and they really are number one and two and three and four and five.
Mm.
Uh, but I always make sure that, for example, you can't talk to me from 4 to 8 because that's when I go to the gym. That's when I have dinner with the family. That's our one-on-one time. I'm on the road a lot. I joke that my vehicle is parked in Oklahoma. That doesn't mean I'm always here. And so FaceTime and phone calls and bringing them on the road with me. In fact, I'm going to be going to a special. One of my songs is getting ready to be debuted at Carnegie Hall here in about a week, and I'm going to take my daughter on a daddy-daughter 3-day date so she can experience Carnegie Hall that way. So there's a way that you have to carve out family first, and make sure that nothing drops off between family and what you love as far as music.
Jeff, I'm going to say good afternoon. Is it good afternoon where you are?
It's actually good morning here, but good afternoon to you.
Well, good morning, happy new year, etc. When did you actually finish this film? Because you did such an in-depth investigation. I'm calling it a film, even though it's a three-part series. But when did you actually wrap on all of it?
Oh, it was such a protracted, prolonged process. I went through so many cycles. But when it was all said and done, it was technically anyway. Just a few months back is when we really sort of locked it all down in a way that I was satisfied with. But that was after so many permutations, and we can get into that later if you want. Or
Sure. I mean, as a lifelong Doors fan as well, I think that this is, and you'll tell me if I'm way off the mark on this, but the kind of tent poles or landmarks in the Doors history. We know the hits because right now there's at least 5 radio stations playing a Doors song right now. And then your next big thing in the timeline is the Oliver Stone movie, which anyone who knows any member of the Doors says there's so much fiction in this thing. And then even though Jim, whether or not you believe he passed, it was over 50 years ago, there's still a new Record Store Day release every year. So they're still managing to find unreleased things. There's not a lot of between kind of stuff. Like, people don't talk about the Doors album, Other Voices. Am I wrong about this so far?
No, not by a long shot. Yeah, I mean, it's, I've said it a million times. Jim is up there on the pantheon. He's on I say it in the docu-mystery, as I call it. He's on the Mount Rushmore of rock. He's up there with Elvis and the Beatles and Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin. Well, I guess on the Mount Rushmore of rock, there would be way more personalities than in the real life Mount Rushmore, but you get the idea.
Sure. So there's kind of decades where we don't really know what the full story is, and you actually take all of that on. And as a licensed investigator, watching my first exposure to this project was the trailer, and I see there's either IRB or TLO skip traces used in there. When in this whole process did you realize, hey, we got to get a private investigator or two involved?
Well, the private investigator you see in the docu-mystery, it's a 3-part docu-series, but I just lovingly call it a docu-mystery. Right. Someone told me I owned that phrase. I'm not sure if that's true, but I've been using it for about 15 years. So,
yep.
The PI you see in the doc is named Cheryl Bombaugh. She was vital to the process, but there were other PIs that I worked with even before I met Cheryl, which was fairly early on in the process. But way back in the early days of production in 2012, 2013, I was reaching out to different private investigators. In fact, I love this, and it's absolutely true story. Long story somewhat short, there was a PI I found by just going through the online yellow pages. I found this guy in Hollywood, and I used to do an impression. He had this grizzled voice, sure, like old school, straight out of Central Casting. And he was hysterical. And he said, "I've been doing this longer than you've been alive."
That sounds like a normal PI, correct?
Yeah. And I said, "Well, I'm calling to ask if you will help me find Jim Morrison." And there was this long silence, and then he just burst out laughing, and he knew who Jim was. And he said, "Look, I'm not going to keep doing the voice because I'm terrible at it, and it's bad for my throat." But he basically said, if Morrison is alive, or if he faked his death in 1971 and he doesn't want to be found, there's no way in hell you'll ever find him. He said back in 71, obviously there was no internet, there was no paper trail, there were no smartphones. He said all you needed was the money to get a new passport, new driver's license, new identity, and you're golden. And he said, I'll never forget that. He said, ironically, it's not much different today, and this was like 2013. He said basically it just comes down to the motive and the money.
Wow. And along the way, as a person who tapes a lot of interviews, I didn't realize that Elaine Boozler's husband was one of the people controlling the Doors legacy and all that. So it's very interesting to see how many people have been involved in keeping the Doors legacy alive for 50-ish years and all that. Are there a lot of them that you're on good terms with, or are you kind of persona non grata?
uh, that's a great question. I don't think I've ever been asked that one. I appreciate it.
Well, let me give you context as to why. I wrote a book about David Lee Roth, and David Lee Roth is one of these artists where they want the tall tales to live, and the tall tales are just totally false. So the second you start debunking them, people related to Van Halen and David Lee Roth want nothing to do with you. I'm wondering if you have a happier ending to all that.
Yeah, I got to say, I connected with over 1,000 people who were connected to Jim in those 12 years of production.
Mm-hmm.
And again, that's everything from an email or a text to full-on formal interview,
Mm-hmm.
And those 1,000 plus, I interviewed 130 on camera. It took a long time.
Bellows falls, ever glorious. Bellows falls, to you we sing. Bellows falls, ever victorious. Your praises ever ring. On the field of conflict, we will fight for the right. We'll be loyal ever to the purple and the white.
This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates.
Bellows falls, ever glorious. Bellows falls, to you we sing. Bellows falls, ever victorious. Your praises ever ring. On the field of conflict, we will fight for the right. We'll be loyal ever to the purple and the white.
This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates. This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly in Bellows Falls Union High School Boost. This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates.
Bellows Falls, ever glorious. Bellows Falls, to you we sing. Bellows Falls, ever victorious. Your praises ever ring. On the field of conflict, we will fight for the right. We'll be loyal ever to the purple and the white.
This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates.
Bellows Falls, ever glorious. Bellows Falls, to you we sing. Bellows Falls, ever victorious. Your praises ever ring. On the field of conflict, we will fight for the right. We'll be loyal ever to the purple and the white.
This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates.
Bellows Falls, ever glorious. Bellows Falls, to you we sing. Bellows Falls, ever victorious. Your praises ever ring. On the field of conflict, we will fight for the right. We'll be loyal ever to the purple and the white.
This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates.
Watch that wrist, it's broken.
Hey, good man, you need medical? Come over, sit him up.
Yeah, you two are. You can walk now.
You need medical? You good?
This bullshit, I didn't fucking do nothing wrong. Fall asleep, you guys want to arrest me?
He's going in here. Dispatch, can we get the next 51 to this vehicle?
Don't park that way. When you're ready.
Billy, are the keys in the vehicle? Or do you have one? No traffic. Don't worry about her. Okay.
During his search, the officers found a bundle of fentanyl and cocaine in his possession. Once he was in the police car, he gave consent for the officers to search his vehicle, and they found a large amount of cash and a safe, which was seized while the officers applied for a search warrant for its contents. The suspect was transported to the Brattleboro Police Department, and while he was in a holding cell, the officers were able to find approximately 14 grams of cocaine hidden in his underwear, and he was charged with bringing narcotics into a lockdown facility. He was charged with DUI narcotics, resisting arrest, possession of cocaine and fentanyl, and bringing narcotics into a lockdown facility. I was able to get a comment from Sergeant Law of the Brattleboro Police Department.
On December 27th at approximately 14:25 hours, the Brattleboro Police responded to the area of Canal Street and Fairground Road for a report of a male that was unconscious in his vehicle. Through investigation, it was found that the male was driving under the influence of narcotics. The male was taken out of his vehicle, placed under arrest, and there was cocaine and fentanyl found on his person. The male resisted arrest prior to that. The male was transported to the Brattleboro Police Department, where it was later found that he was still in possession of cocaine. The male was held in lieu of bail and charged with DUI drugs, resisting arrest, possession of cocaine and fentanyl, and transporting drugs into a lockup facility.
Just because you are arrested does not mean that you're guilty of a crime, and the investigation is ongoing. I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com, sponsored by Brattleboro Ford.
Breaking news.
I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com. Tonight's story comes from South Main Street in downtown Brattleboro, Vermont, where police located a woman they received a complaint about for unlawful trespassing. Brattleboro police officer Turner was informed by dispatch that this woman had been on the Holstein property and was previously trespassed, and that this woman also has current conditions of release that state that she cannot conduct any criminal activity at all. After this confirmation, the officer put her in handcuffs and placed her under arrest.
This is stupid. So they don't get trespassed, I just do. They don't get cited.
Hey. Do you have anything on you that's going to prick me or poke me or anything?
No, I don't.
Okay, anything you're not supposed to have?
No.
You got a big fluffy coat. Why don't you pull it up for me?
Yeah, let's go down here.
There you go. I appreciate it, Phyllis. Like I said, I just need to do the processing part of it, and we'll call it good. How's that? Okay? You won't have bail. We'll just kick you loose, okay? I got your... I got it. Alright, those feel okay, Phyllis?
I want to pick up my hat, please.
After searching her, police found illegal narcotics and she was charged with possession, along with unlawful trespassing and violation of conditions of release.
You don't have any needles though, right? Like I said, I don't care about the needles as long as they... Necklace so we don't lose it. Where's the rest of it going? Well, the empties, I mean. Why would you keep some empties and some not? You got 2 sets of gloves here, Phyllis.
Yeah, I should 4.
4? You got a plunger. Where's the needle? Is that a layer? I haven't seen one like that before.
Oh shit, oh shit.
Thank you. Yeah, you did have them. It's capped though. Thankfully it's capped. Hey, that's cool. I know you would have been honest with me. Got a bunch of change here. I don't want to lose it on you.
I was able to get a comment from Sergeant Hamilton of the Brattleboro Police Department.
On December 23rd, 2024, at approximately 19:15 hours, officers of the Brattleboro Police Department were on patrol downtown when they encountered Phyllis Parent trespassing at Plaza Park. Phyllis was there in violation of an active no trespass order, and in doing so was violating her conditions of release. Phyllis was taken into custody and transported to the Brattleboro Police Department. Search incident to arrest found that she was in possession of suspected narcotics. Phyllis was later released with a citation.
Just because you are arrested does not mean that you're guilty of a crime, and the investigation is ongoing. I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com, sponsored by Brattleboro Ford.
Risk of the humanitarian operation collapsing.
So this is extremely significant, Mohammed. UNRWA out as all the Palestinians are flooding into northern Gaza. If you can talk about both of these issues. Of course, UNRWA is larger than Gaza. It's serving millions of Palestinians throughout the Middle East.
Precisely. Well, UNRWA is Gaza's lifeline. If you take it out, this is a death sentence to Gaza's population. Since the ceasefire was enacted, my inbox has been flooded with messages from colleagues, from family members, from friends and loved ones who are literally begging to help to find them any place to stay, to help to even find a tent in northern Gaza, to help to find food to put on the table. If you take UNRWA away, it gets only way worse than this. Whatever rudimentary, basic level of
This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates.
Bellows Falls, ever glorious. Bellows Falls, to you we sing. Bellows Falls, ever victorious. Your praises ever ring. On the field of conflict, we will fight for the right. We'll be loyal ever to the purple and the white.
This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members.
Good evening and welcome to Falls Area Community Television's live broadcast from Holland Gymnasium for this exciting matchup featuring the 11-1 Bellows Falls Terriers and the 6-5 Brattleboro Bears. I'm Joe Brooks with Fact TV, here to bring you all the action. Bellows Falls is led by sophomore guard Abby Nystrom, who's averaging 15.3 points per game this season, and senior forward Laura Camel, who's scoring 9 points per game and bringing down 8.6 rebounds per game. Looking forward to bringing you this exciting matchup. Here are tonight's starting lineups.
Good evening and a warm welcome to Bellows Falls Union High School, the proud home of the Terriers. We're thrilled to have you here tonight for an exciting basketball matchup between Brattleboro and your Bellows Falls Terriers. At Bellows Falls, we stand united in our commitment to sportsmanship. We kindly ask that you, as fans of both teams, keep your comments positive and in good taste. Let's showcase the true spirit of good sportsmanship by respecting and positively supporting our student athletes, coaches, fellow spectators, and our esteemed officials. Remember, poor sporting behavior and taunting have no place here. Instead, let's focus on cheering for our teams and making this a memorable experience for everyone in attendance. We'd like to take a moment to express our gratitude to the Booster Club. They play a crucial role in supporting our teams. If you're interested in becoming a part of this fantastic community, they're actively looking for new members. For more information, visit the Booster Club at the concession stand during the game. Thank you. And now for tonight's starting lineup, first for the visiting Bears. Sophomore number 20, Naima Harris. A junior, number 1, Reese Krautworth. A junior, number 3, Abigail Henry. A junior, number 11, Emerson Prezi. A senior, Coach Barbara. And now let's hear it for our very own Bells Falls Terriers. At forward, a junior number 21, Cadence James. At guard, a junior number 5, Veronica Moore. At guard, a senior number 4, Aubrey Maxfield. At forward, a senior number 2, Nola Shaka. At forward, a senior number 10, Laura Campbell. Coached by James Pesa, assisted by Molly Potter. And now, please rise for the national anthem.
And welcome back to Holland Gymnasium here. Getting ready for the starting lineups to take the court as we get ready for this action between the Brattleboro Bears and the Bellows Falls Terriers. Starting tonight for your Bellows Falls Terriers is Nola Shaka, number 2, number 4, Aubrey Maxfield, number 5, Veronica Moore, number 10, Laura Camel, and number 21, Cadence James. Camel set to jump for the Terriers versus number 20, Naomi Harris from the Bears. Terriers control the tap. Camel tips it to 2. Gets it back to Aubrey Maxfield inside the Camel, up and up, and in for 2. Laura Camel with a quick 2 for the Terriers, 2-0. The Bears bring the ball up the court right now. Number 1, Reese Krautwurst passes it over to 21, Kyle Mager. Mager gets it back to Krautwurst, gets it over to Emerson. The foul was going to be on Veronica Moore of Bellows Falls. That's the first personal and the first team on Bellows Falls today. Bellows Falls Bears will take it out underneath. Number 11, which is Emerson Freezy, gets the ball in to number 50, which is Abigail Henry. Henry passes the ball back to Krautwurst. Krautwurst up for 3, and three-pointer is down and good. 3 points for Reese Krautwurst. 3-2 lead for the Bears. The inbounds pass is stolen by Krautwurst, quickly into the front court, gets it back to Henry for 3 from the top of the key. That 3 is also good. 6-2 lead for the Brattleboro Bears early on the Terriers. The inbound pass goes into Aubrey Maxfield, number 4, who tries to get the ball up to James, and the ball goes out of bounds. It will be last touch by the Terriers, Bears ball. Early 6-2 lead for the Bears. 7:09 here to go left in the first quarter. The ball comes into Henry. Henry up in the front court looking to start the offense for the Bears. Swings it over to number 11, Emerson Frese, who gets it back to Henry. Henry looking at the top of the key. Back into Frese from about 5 feet inside the paint. Misses it. Rebound up by James. James quickly gets the outlet to Maxfield, who brings it down the left side. Gets it quickly to Campbell on the left elbow. Quick swing over to James on the right elbow. Back to the top of the key, Veronica Morton dribbles the ball around the top of the key. Swings it over the elbow to Aubrey Maxfield for three. The three-point is no good. Rebounded by Naomi Harris of the Bears. With 6 minutes and 33 seconds to go, we have the Bears leading 6-2. We have Harris from a long two from the baseline, no good. Rebound tapped around, controlled by number 21, Frese of the Bears. Number 2, Nola Shaka with the rebound for the Terriers, looking for some help in the front court, throws the ball away. Number 1, Reese. It is fouled. The foul will be on number 2, Nola Shaka. That is her first. It's the second on the team for the Terriers. At the free throw line shooting 2 will be Reese Krautwurst of the Brattleboro Bears. Lining up her first shot. And the first one from Krautwurst is good. 7-2 lead for the Bears. And Reese lines up her second free throw. The shot is up. Around the rim and no good. Rebound taken in by Campbell momentarily, but lost. Ball back to finds the way back to Cartwright. Krautwurst quickly finds the offensive rebound. Swings it out to Harris. Harris over to Frese. Frese gets it back to Harris. Henry inside the key, swings it over to number 20, Harris. Harris from the baseline, around the rim, no good. Rebounded by Krautwurst underneath and quickly gets it around to Harris. Back out to Frese, tipped away by Aubrey Maxfield. Last touch by the Terriers and will remain Bears ball. The Bears will be bringing the ball in from the edge. Abigail Henry gets it into Krautwurst. Krautwurst brings it into the front court. Looking to start the offense at the top of the key. Quick pass over to Abigail Henry, who's attacking from the top of the key. Swings it to the baseline to Henry from about 18 feet. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Nola Shaka. He quickly gets the ball to Veronica Moore, who attacks the rim from the front. Oh, her little runner from 5 feet is no good. Around the rim and out. Catch flash by Veronica Moore, trying to control the rebound. It will be Bears ball, going back the other direction. With 5 minutes and 42 seconds to go here in today's ball game, we have the Brattleboro Bears leading 7-2. Reese Krautwurst is getting the ball to the front court, looking to set the offense from the top of the key. Swings it over to Abigail Henry. Henry attacking from the elbow. Harris with a nice cut with a huge block by Laura Campbell as Harris went up for the layup. Here comes Veronica Moore attacking from the back, trying to get the ball into Shaka. Shaka passes it quickly to Aubrey Maxfield. Maxfield from the elbow gets it over to James. James gets it over to Moore from the baseline. The three-pointer is off the line, no good. Last touch by Campbell, trying to control the rebound. It will be Bears ball. Henry inbounds the ball to Krautwurst. Krautwurst is bringing the ball up the court. The Bears will be looking to run their offense. Swings it over to Frese, number 11, over here on the elbow. Looking to swing the ball back to number 21, Kylie Major. Swings it back to Naomi Harris outside the right elbow for the three-point line. Brings it to the top of the key. Looking to swing the ball over to number 11, Frese. Frese, quick pass inside to Krautwurst for 2. Early 9-2 lead here for the Bears. Veronica Moore swings the ball up to Aubrey Maxfield, looking for some help. Gets it up to Laura Campbell on the right elbow. Over to Maxfield, corner 3. Ball short. Rebounded by Harris. Gets it to Krautwurst. He brings it up the front court. Quickly up to Henry. Henry's blocked by number 2, Nola Shaka. Ball is lost out of bounds. Last touch by the Bears. It will be Terriers ball. Number 4, Aubrey Maxfield is bringing the ball in. Gets it into James. James gets it quickly back to Maxfield. Little full court pressure here by the Bears. Abigail Henry comes up with the ball, steals it, puts it up for 2. Full court pressure applied by the Bears here. Nola Shaka looking for the full court pass. It's a misfire. Turnover, Bears ball. Ball will be underneath their own basket for the Brattleboro Bears, looking to extend their lead. Number 11, Emerson Frese will pass the ball in. Bears running their out-of-bounds play quickly into Krautwurst, looking to make something happen from the left elbow. Quick pass back into the side of the paint, stolen by number 4, Aubrey Maxfield of the Bells Falls Terriers. Loses control momentarily, controlled by Camel. Gets the ball to Veronica Moore. Veronica Moore attacks the rim, quickly passes out to Nola Shaka, who shoots from about 18 feet. Shot is no good, rebounded by number 50, Abigail Henry of the Bears, who quickly gets it out to Reese Krautwurst. Swings it over to Harris. Harris out to Frese. Krautwurst goes back to get the ball at the top of the key. A three-pointer from the top of the key is just short, and it'll go to the Terriers. Checking into the game for the Bells Falls Terriers is number 14, Olivia Halleck, and number 1, Avery Maxfield. Replacing James and Aubrey Maxfield. Laura Camel looking at the ball inbounds. Ball stolen by Reese Krautwurst. Quickly over to Abigail Henry. Henry for 3, no good. Krautwurst with a quick rebound underneath. Gets back to Henry. Henry attacks from the right elbow. Brings it into the paint. Gets stopped. Kicks the ball out to number 11, Frese, who gets it back to number 1, Krautwurst at the top of the key for 3. That through ball is good. Brattleboro Bears have opened up a 12-point lead, 14-2 over the Bells Falls Terriers. Halleck looks to bring the ball up the court, looking for some help as the dribble's been stopped. Gets the ball up to Avery Maxfield, who's looking to make something happen from the top of the key. Double team to the top, quickly finds Shaka at the free throw line, looking for Camel on the baseline, knocked away by Naomi Harris. Gets it quickly up to Abigail Henry, who goes to the free throw line, inside the free throw line, throws up a runner from 5 feet, misses the back of the rim and comes off, rebounded by Avery Maxfield. Maxfield brings the ball up, looking for some help, but she's knocked to the back. I believe we're going to have a foul. Yep, we're going to have a foul on Abigail Henry, number 50 of the Brattleboro Bears. That is the first team and first personal. It'll be ball on the far side for the Bells Falls Terriers. Checking into the game for the Brattleboro Bears, now number 23, Parker T-Ball, replacing number 21, Kylie Major. Veronica Moore brings the ball into the front court for the Bells Falls Terriers, setting up their offense. Swings it quickly over the elbow to Olivia Halleck. Halleck gets it back to Moore. Moore's looking at the top of the key, dribbling, looking to make the offense happen from the top. Gets it into Avery Maxfield. Quickly swings it over to Shaka on the elbow. Gets it right back to the top of the key. Back over to Maxfield from the elbow. No good for 3. Rebound tapped around, finally controlled by Krautwurst. She brings the ball quickly up into the front court. She's attacking from the right elbow. Passes it to Henry on the corner 3. Corner 3's no good. Rebounded underneath. Brattleboro has opened up a 16-2 lead. Avery Maxfield brings the ball up to the front court, looking for some help as she's quickly double teamed. Naomi Harris has got her in the corner, quickly gets the ball back out to Veronica Moore at the top of the key. Moore is looking to set up the offense and get the Terriers moving into a flow with their offense. Gets it back over to Maxfield. Maxfield into Shaka just inside the key. Quickly inside to Halleck with a quick look, but knocked away on the inside by number 11, Frese. Here's Henry attacking from the left elbow. Step back three-pointers up and good. 19-2 in favor of the Bears. Bells Falls is having some trouble trying to break the full court press. And we have a 5-second violation on Avery Maxfield. With 1 minute and 7 seconds to go, number 25, Rachel White will be checking in for the Brattleboro Bears, replacing Naomi Harris. We're going to have a timeout called by the Bells Falls Terriers here with 1 minute and 7 seconds to go. Terriers trailing the Brattleboro Bears 19-2. Bells Falls has struggled with the full court pressure that the Bears have put up. They've really had a hard time getting their offense set up and getting open looks through the full court pressure being provided by the Bears today. As we come back from the timeout here, Bells Falls trails 19-2 here at Holland Gymnasium in Bells Falls, Vermont. On the court now for the Bells Falls Terriers is number 4, Aubrey Maxfield, number 14, Olivia Halleck, number 2, Nola Shaka, number 10, Laura Camel, and number 1, Avery Maxfield. A three-pointer by Reese Krautwright. Krautwurst. Quickly up to Nola Shaka. Shaka gets it over to Camel. Camel tries to get it back to Shaka, but it's stolen by Krautwurst. Krautwurst is attacking the rim, and we have a foul on the shot, so it'll be 2 shots for Reese Krautwurst. Krautwurst lines up her first free throw. First shot is up and good. It gives the Bears a 23-2 lead here in the first quarter. Krautwurst will be looking to make it 2 out of 2 on this trip to the line. She has the ball, looking to line up her shot. Shot is up and good. 2 out of 2 on that trip for Reese Krautwurst. Extends the lead to 22 points for the Brattleboro Bears. Laura Camel looking to move the ball with a full court press and throws the ball away. Looking to get that pass to Nola Shaka. It'll be Brattleboro Bears ball here. 44 seconds to go in this first quarter. Cadence James will be checking back in for the Bellows Falls Terriers, replacing number 10, Laura Camel. Ball is in. Here comes Reese Krautwurst, bringing the ball up to the top of the key. She's covered by James at the top of the key. Gets it quickly into number 23, Parker Tebow, who's looking at the top of the elbow to do something. Gets the ball, sets a screen back for Krautwright. Krautwurst gets the ball over to Frese. Frese moves the ball over to Henry in the corner. Henry brings it back to the elbow. Looking to set up the offense, reset it, gets it over to Frese at the top of the key. A big cut by Krautwurst. The inside misses the little layup. Quickly grabs her own rebound, goes up and is fouled on her way back up. Foul's going to be on number 14, Olivia Halleck, her first, team's 4th. This will be Krautwurst at the foul line again. She's 3 for 4 from the free throw line so far tonight. This shot is up and good. Krautwurst will be trying to make it 2 for 2 from this trip from the line as well. Move her total to 5 for 6 from the free throw line this evening. And the shot is up and good. Krautwurst has hit 5 out of 6 free throws here in the first quarter. Ball is into Nola Shaka, trying to break the press again. She tries to throw the ball up to Maxfield, but is knocked away. It'll remain Terriers' ball. Shaka to bring the ball inbounds, looking to break the pressure, gets it into Maxfield. Maxfield back to Shaka, they broke the pressure, gets it into Maxfield. Maxfield for 2. 2 points for Avery Maxfield. As time runs out here on the first quarter, we have the Brattleboro Bears 26, the Bellows Falls Terriers 4, at the end of the first quarter. Leading scorer for the Bears is Reese Krautwurst, who had 9, 10, 11, 15 points in the first quarter. And for the Bellows Falls Terriers, Avery Maxfield and Laura Camel each had 2 points. Bellows Falls still continues to struggle a little bit with the full court pressure of the Bears. And Reese Krautwurst is just attacking the rim and making every 3-pointer she's taking. And every time she's getting fouled, she's hitting the free throws. So I think Bellows Falls is going to have to look to change it up a little bit here. Maybe try a little different attack for how they're going to go against breaking this pressure. Start the second quarter, Bellows Falls will be going out with number 5, Veronica Moore, number 4, Aubrey Maxfield, number 2, Nola Shaka, number 14, Olivia Halleck, and number 21, Cadence James. For the Brattleboro Bears, they will start with number 1, Reese Krautwurst, number 24, Maya Waite, number 2, Kaylee Speno, number 25, Rachel White, and number 23, Parker Tebow. The ball is inbounds, and the Bears are looking to move the ball in the front court. Stolen by Veronica Moore. Veronica Moore is looking to attack on the fast break for the Terriers. She slows it down to the elbow, gives it back to Halleck at the top of the key. Halleck gets over to Shaka, who hits from the right elbow. 2 points for Nola Shaka, and Bellows Falls has the first 2 points of the second quarter. Brattleboro gets the ball into Reese Krautwurst. Krautwurst comes up into the front court looking to set up the offense. Swings it back to Speno. Speno swings it over to Tebow. Tebow on the right elbow here. Tries to get it into Krautwurst. Krautwurst with a nice catch. Swings it back out to number 2, Speno for 3. No good. Krautwurst over the back there, trying to get the rebound. A little too aggressive as Veronica Moore had the position. So it'll be a foul on Reese Krautwurst of Brattleboro. And Bellows Falls will take the ball out from underneath their own hoop. Olivia Halleck will inbounds the ball for the Bellows Falls Terriers as the Bears stay in full court pressure. Moore has the ball, looking to attack the press. Gets it over to Halleck. Halleck gets back to Moore. Moore is looking to attack with the dribble. And the ball is stolen by number 2, Speno. Speno's trying to take it in by herself. It is blocked away by Nola Shaka. Nola Shaka with the hustle block there. It's a way to stay in the play right there and not give up on what's happening. Bellows Falls trails 26-6 here with 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Brattleboro Bears will inbound the ball. Number 24, Waite will inbound the ball. She gets it into Krautwurst. Krautwurst on the right elbow swings it over to number 24, Maya White. Up for 2. And the runner, no good. Tapped around a little bit. Rebounded by number 2, Speno. Speno gets back to Naomi Harris, who's checked back in. Here's Krautwurst with a runner from 12 feet. No good off the back rim. Rebound fought for, controlled by Cadence James of Bellows Falls. She swings it to Halleck, who quickly gets out to Maxfield. Maxfield quickly up to Shaka on the right elbow. Shaka slows it down a little bit, waits for the teammates to set up, gets it over to Maxfield on the baseline. Maxfield is looking for some help. Swings it back to the top of the key. Veronica Moore, and they'll reset their offense for the Terriers. The Terriers are looking to find some rhythm here as they trailed 26-6 in the second quarter. Moore swings it over to Halleck. Halleck brings it to the top of the key. Halleck swings it inside to Nola Shaka. Shaka swings it down to James. James attacks from the baseline, and that shot is up and in. Cadence James with her first game of the game. 26-8 with 6 minutes to go here. The Bears leading the Terriers by 18. The Bears swing in the front court. It goes down to Speno, but Nola Shaka steals the ball away on the inbound pass. Quickly picks it up, gets it back to Veronica Moore, who straightens up the offense to set it up, brings it into Halleck on the right elbow. Elbow back to Shaka. Shaka goes back to Halleck. Halleck gets to the top of the key to Veronica Moore. Veronica Moore from the right elbow is looking to set up the offense. Swings it over here to Maxfield. Maxfield to the free throw line. Gets it over to Halleck. He thought about the 3 for a second, then thought better. Attacked it back in. Swings it out to Maxfield. Maxfield for 3. The ball's off the front of the rim. No good. Cadence James with a terrific hustle effort underneath. Gets the offensive rebound and gets it back to Shaka. Shaka throws the ball off the rim, and it's a miss. Rebounded by Krautwurst. Krautwurst quickly gets the ball up in the front court. They pass the ball to Harris. It's knocked away underneath, and the ball is loose. Krautwurst comes away with it around 25 feet away from the hoop. Fires up a 3-pointer. 3-pointer short. She follows her own board, gets the rebound, misses that. Fighting for her own rebound again. Rebounds it again. This time she passes out to Naomi Harris. Harris gets it back to Krautwurst. Krautwurst is going to have the ball stolen, but it's going to be a foul on Veronica Moore. That is Veronica Moore's second foul, and the first of the team here in the second quarter. Number 22 checks in for the Bellows Falls Terriers. I don't have that on my roster. So the Brattleboro Bears are passing the ball in here. Krautwurst has the ball, passes the ball away, trying to get the ball over to number 21, Kylie Maker. And the ball is knocked away. Cadence James will bring the ball in here for the Bellows Falls Terriers. Gets the ball into Veronica Moore. Moore picks up her dribble, gets it to Maxfield over here. Maxfield back to Moore at the top of the key. Moore from about the logo here, looking to make something happen. She passes it over to the elbow extended. Number 22 is dribbling along, looking for some help. Number 5 gets it back. Veronica Moore is out by the Terrier logo, tries to get it over to number 4, Maxfield. The ball is thrown away, not touched by the Bears. Last touch by the Terriers, it will go to the Brattleboro Bears. Abigail Henry will inbound the ball here. Gets it into Reese Krautwurst. He brings it up to the front court. Bears are looking to set up their offense. Krautwurst gets the ball at the top of the key, swings it over to Henry. Henry looking to back down number 4, Maxfield, but she swings it back to the top of the key to trace it. Brings it back to Krautwurst. Krautwurst is covered by Moore. Quick little pump fake, a little runner from 10 feet, and it rims out. Rebounded by Naomi Harris of Brattleboro. Jump ball, fought for by Nola Shaka and Harris. It'll be jump ball possession, goes to the Terriers. Terriers ball underneath. minutes to go here in the second quarter, 26-8 in favor of the Bears. Ball gets inbounded, number 22. Number 22 brings the ball up, gets it stolen away by Abigail Henry, who loses the ball out of bounds and will go back to the Terriers. Cadence James will bring the ball in for the Bellows Falls Terriers. Gets the ball into Maxfield. Maxfield looking to bring the ball to the front court, has it knocked away. Number 22 saves the ball from going back to the Bears. Swings the ball to Maxfield. Maxfield from the right elbow. Dribbling, looking for some help. Has picked up the dribble, double team, ball's lost. Stolen by Naomi Harris. Harris quickly gets it up to Abigail Henry, number 50, who brings it in the front court. Henry looks to set up the Bears offense. Drives to the hoop. Finishes with the right hand, but it's missed off the front rim, but rebounded by Emerson Freyse. Freyse swings it to Harris. Harris back out to Krautwurst. Krautwurst gets it into Freyse, who swings it back out to Henry here on the right side elbow. And that ball, she dribbles in from the baseline and misses the layup. On the rebound, we have Nola Shocker. The foul will be on Abigail Henry, her second. Nola Shocker drew the foul. It's on the floor. Ball is inbounded. James gets the ball, bringing it up to the front court. Gets the ball to Veronica Moore. Veronica Moore heads to the middle of the court, gets it over to Noah Shock on the baseline extended. Back to James, who's attacking the middle of the hoop, throws it up. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Naomi Harris. Harris gets the ball up to Abigail Henry. Henry brings it to the front court, gets it up to Freyse. Freyse brings it to the top of the key, swings it back to Abigail Henry in the right elbow, who brings it to the top of the key. Looking to attack from the foul line, throws in the left-handed running ball, hits back to the rim and comes out. Naomi Harris with a big rebound, controls the ball underneath. It's going to be another jump ball. Possession's going to go to Brattleboro underneath their own hoop. Brattleboro's looking to bring the ball in here. Gets the ball inside to Naomi Harris. Harris goes up for two and is fouled by Laura Campbell. That will be Campbell's first foul. Harris goes to the line for two. Number 20 lining up her first shot here, trying to extend the Bears' lead. The first shot is up and no good. Checking into the game, number 14, Olivia Halleck for the Terriers. Naomi Harris lines up her second free throw here for the Brattleboro Bears. The second shot is up, and it's good. That extends the Bears' lead to 19, 27-8. The ball gets into Halleck. Halleck has got the ball against the full court pressure, swings it back to Campbell. Campbell gets it over to Veronica Moore. Moore makes a terrific catch on the corner. Attacking from the free throw line, she gets fouled by a block. She'll go to the line for two shots. That foul is going to be on number 20, Naomi Harris, for the Brattleboro Bears. Veronica Moore with two shots for the Terriers. Her first shot is up, and it's good. Veronica Moore will try to make this 2 out of 2 on this trip to the foul line. Lines up her second shot. The second shot is up. It's no good off the side rim. Rebounded by Campbell, who puts it up. No good off the side rim, but she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Here's Campbell going to the line for 2 free throws here. Looking to cut into this lead, 27-9. The Terriers trail the Bears right now. 2 minutes, 41 seconds to go. Campbell's first shot is up, off the front of the rim and no good. One more shot here for Laura Campbell. She lines up shot number 2. And the second shot is up, no good. 0 for 2 on that trip to the line. Rebound controlled by the Bears. Abigail Henry brings the ball in the front court for the Bears. Passes it back to Freyse, gets it over back to Henry from about 25 feet away on the left elbow. Brings it to the top of the key right on the foul line. Gets it over to Freyse here on the right elbow. Gets it back to Henry at the top of the key. Henry thinks about the 3, then fires the 3. Three-pointer comes off the front of the rim, rebounded by Cadence James. James gets it over to Olivia Halleck. Halleck's going to look to bring the ball up here for the Terriers. She swings it over to number 22. Ball's out of bounds. Bears ball. 2 minutes, 12 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Abigail Henry gets it into Krautwurst. Krautwurst quickly to Naomi Harris, who attacks from the baseline, misses the layup. Ball is loose, rebounded by number 22, who is attacking from the front court. Loses control of the dribble, dribbles loose ball. We're going to have a loose ball foul. It's going to be on number 22. It's going to be Bears ball. Bears Abigail Henry will bring the ball in from the corner. Gets it into Krautwurst. Krautwurst swings it over to Fraze on the right elbow. Elbow guarded toughly by Veronica Moore. Gets it inside to Henry and about 10 feet on the lower block. Loses it out of bounds. Last touch by the Terriers. It'll remain Bears ball underneath the basket. Brattleboro's number 11, Emerson Fraze, looks to bring the ball in. Gets the ball into number 20, Harris. Harris up from inside the paint. Off the back rim, no good. Loose ball. Loose ball. Controlled finally by Reese Krautwurst at midcourt, who attacks the rim from the right side. She gets all the way to the basket, throws up a runner from the right side. It's no good. Rebounded by Harris. Harris quickly out to Henry. Henry for three off the back rim, no good. James with a tough rebound for the Terriers. She'll draw a foul. Number 21, Kylie Mager of the Brattleboro Bears. And that's the 5th team foul on the Bears. Bells Falls will go to the line for 2 free throws as they're in the bonus here. James will line up for 2 shots. Bells Falls has done a nice job here in the second quarter. They've played great defense and scored a few points to try to close this gap just a little bit. James' first one is up, and that's good. James will look to make it 2 out of 2 on this trip to the line. Try to cut a little more into this Brattleboro lead. 27-10 is the current lead, 17 points for the Bears. James' second shot is up off the right rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Harris of Brattleboro. Krautwurst gets the ball from Harris, quickly brings it up to Fraze. Fraze on the left elbow, swings it back to Henry at the top of the key. Henry gets a screen from Krautwurst, then quickly goes back on the give and go to Krautwurst. Krautwurst from 3, that's good. Reese Krautwurst for 3 to give the Bears a 30-10 lead over the Bells Falls Terriers. Quickly in the front court to James. James attacks from the right side, throws up a runner. The runner misses from the rim. Rebounded by Henry of the Bears, who quickly brings it up into the front court. At the top of the key, sings it to Harris, who swings it back over to number 25, Rachel White, who gets it back to Krautwurst. Krautwurst at the top of the key, guarded a little too aggressively. That'll be a foul on number 22 of the Terriers. Nola Shaka is going to check back in for the Bells Falls Terriers, replacing number 21, James. Krautwurst gets the ball inbounds, quickly down to the baseline to Harris. Harris looking for Rachel White in the baseline. She swings it back out to Fraze at the top of the key, attacks from the right side, throws up the runner, and that's good. Emerson Fraze with 2 points. 32-10 is the score here. Brattleboro has a 22-point lead in Bells Falls. Veronica Moore brings the ball in the front court for the Terriers, swings it over to number 22, gets it back to Veronica Moore. Moore down on the baseline to Olivia Halleck, who quickly gets it back. 22 fires up the 3, it's no good. Rebound controlled by Harris, who quickly gets it out to Krautwurst. There's 12 seconds to go here in the first half. Over to number 11, Fraze. Fraze fires up the 3 ball. It's off the back rim, controlled by Krautwurst. Krautwurst quickly gets it over to Abigail Henry. Henry attacks from the baseline, throws up a runner. It's no good. Rebound controlled by Laura Camel. And that'll do it for the first half. 32-10 is the score in favor of the Brattleboro Bears.
This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, Then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates.
Bellows Falls, ever glorious. Bellows Falls, to you we sing. Bellows Falls, ever victorious. Your praises ever ring. On the field of conflict, we will fight for the right. We'll be loyal ever to the purple and the white.
This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates.
Bellows Falls, ever glorious. Bellows Falls, to you we sing. Bellows Falls, ever victorious. Your praises ever ring. On the field of conflict, we will fight for the right. We'll be loyal ever to the purple and the white.
This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates. This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates.
Bellows Falls, ever glorious. Bellows Falls, to you we sing. Bellows Falls, ever victorious. Your praises ever ring. On the field of conflict, we will fight for the right. We'll be loyal ever to the purple and the white.
This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com.
And welcome back for the second half here at Holland Gymnasium. After the break, we have a 32-10 score here. Brattleboro Bears leading the Bellows Falls Terriers as we begin to start the second half. For the Brattleboro Bears, Reese Krautwer scored 19 points in the first half to lead the way for them, while Cadence James had 3 for the Bellows Falls Terriers to lead the way for the Terriers. James will inbound the ball here to Veronica Moore. Moore brings the ball in the front court, looking to set the offense up from the top of the key. Swings it over to Maxfield. Maxfield back at the top of the key to Moore. Moore swings it over the elbow to James. James gets it inside the top of the key to Camel. Camel with the left hook up and no good. Rebound dropped around a little bit, but it's controlled by Krautwurst. Krautwurst gets it over to number 11, Fraze. Fraze for 3, no good. Maxfield with the rebound, but steps out of bounds. It'll be Bears ball underneath. Brattleboro brings the ball inbounds. It's Friese from underneath the hoop, gets it over to Krautwurst. Krautwurst with a quick up fake, gets it back to Henry. Henry attacks from the foul line, gets it back out to Friese. Friese attacks the rim, throws it up and in. First 2 of the second half goes to the Brattleboro Bears. A little full court pressure from the Bears. This gave Bellows Falls a lot of trouble in the first half. Veronica Moore breaks the pressure, gets the ball in the front court, gets it over to Maxfield in the baseline. Baseline 3, no good, off the back of the rim. Rebound chased down by James. Good hustle by James in the corner, but she manages to step out just barely as she tried to maintain her balance. It'll be Bears ball. 34-10 here in the second half. Ball comes inbounds. It's Reese Krautwurst with the ball. Krautwurst brings it into the front court to set up the Bears offense. Swings it over to Henry. Henry with a quick pump fake, goes past the defender, up and in for 2 more for Abigail Henry. Full court pressure from the Bears. Maxfield gets the ball inbounded from Shaka. Shaka gets the ball back, swings it up to Moore, leads Moore perfectly with a pass right there. Veronica Moore into the front court, gets it down to Maxfield. Maxfield to James. James misses the baseline 12-foot jump shot. Oh, rebound controlled by Moore. Moore attacks the rim from the hoop. Oh, throws up the runner from the right side. No good off the backboard. Naomi Harris tried to control the rebound, but lost it out of bounds. It'll be Terriers ball underneath. Laura Camel looking to bring the ball inbounds for the Terriers. Quick substitution for the Bears. Number 21 Frese comes out for number 23 Parker T-Ball. Nola Shaka gets the inbound pass quickly out to Maxfield. Maxfield brings the ball down to the baseline, swings it over to James. James back to Camel at the top of the elbow. No good, back off the back of the rim. Fought for the rebound, but T-Ball controls the rebound for the Bears. Swings it over to Henry. Henry brings it up through the foul line. Swings it over to the baseline to Frese. Frese gets it back to Henry at the elbow extended. Henry from three. That shot is up and good. Abigail Henry with her third three-pointer of this ball game. Bellows Falls brings the ball up to the front court. Veronica Moore gets it up to James. James goes back to Shaka. Shaka gets it over to Maxfield. Maxfield back to Shaka at the free throw line. Picks up her dribble, looking for some help. She's trapped. Swings it back over to Veronica Moore. Moore quickly into James. James goes up and is blocked by Parker T-Ball. Rebound goes to number 4, Aubrey Maxfield, who hits for 2. 2 points for Aubrey Maxfield. 39-12 is the score here. T-Ball gets the ball over to Krautwurst. Krautwurst with a quick fake on Moore. Can't get past her. Ball goes back to Frese, back to Harris. Harris loses the dribble down underneath. She still maintains control. Quickly back out to Krautwurst. Krautwurst up with the left hand and in. 41-12, Bears lead over the Terriers. Veronica Moore back to Camel, trying to break the pressure. Maxfield brings the ball up, breaks the pressure. Picks up her dribble, gets it back to Veronica Moore. Moore at the top of the key, looking for some help. Picks up her dribble, finds Camel at the foul line. Camel tries to get the ball underneath to Shaka. Nicked away by T-Ball. T-Ball quickly to Krautwurst. Krautwurst up to Abigail Henry. Henry for 3. That ball is off the rim and no good. Rebounded by Frese underneath, up and no good. Rebound controlled by the Terriers, James. James gets it up to Maxfield. Maxfield into the front court, gets the ball back to Veronica Moore. Moore brings it back over to Maxfield, who gets it back to Moore at the top of the key, looking to set up the Terriers' offense. Veronica Moore on the right elbow, passes the ball over to Maxfield. Maxfield with a baseline three-pointer, comes up short, rebounded by Naomi Harris. Harris gets the ball quickly up to Abigail Henry. Henry goes up for 2. It is a foul by Laura Camel, who attempted to block the shot. Camel will have her second personal foul of this game. That's the first of the Terriers here in the second half. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Terriers trail 41-12. Abigail Henry will be shooting 2 free throws here for the Brattleboro Bears. And Henry's first shot is up, and it's good. Checking into the game for Bellows Falls, number 1, Avery Maxfield, replacing number 4, Aubrey Maxfield. Abigail Henry will look for her second shot. Try to extend the Bears' lead. And the shot for Henry is up and no good. Rebound controlled by Camel underneath. Camel gets it quickly up to James. James swings it back to Maxfield. Maxfield brings it into the front court, gets it back to Laura Camel. Laura Camel controls the ball at the top of the key, gets it into Maxfield. Maxfield on the right elbow, looking to set up the offense. Covered by the Bears' Henry. She swings it back to Veronica Moore. Moore for Bellows Falls attacks from the right elbow. Screen from Laura Camel. Frees up Moore momentarily. He gets the ball over to Maxfield. Maxfield swings it inside to Camel, who goes up with the left hand and is blocked by Parker T-Ball. Ball is controlled and out to Abigail Henry, who swings it up quickly to Naomi Harris in the left elbow. Who swings it back to Krautwurst, who attacks from the right side. Shot is up and no good. Parker T-Ball gets the rebound, goes up with the left hand and in. 2 points for Parker T-Ball to extend the Bears' lead. 44-12 is the score. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the game. Or the third quarter, I'm sorry. Laura Camel attempting to break the press. The ball is stolen. Picked up by Abigail Henry, who finishes for 2. Ball inbounded to Maxfield. Maxfield trying to break the press with the dribble. Swings the ball over here to James. James gets it back to Moore, trying to get the ball back to Moore, but is knocked away by Krautwurst. Krautwurst brings it into the front court, swings it down to Harris on the baseline. Harris gets it back out to Abigail Henry. Henry from the top of the key for three. That ball's no good. Rebounded by Camel. Camel gets the ball to Moore. Moore brings the ball into the front court for the Bellows Falls Terriers, gets it over to James. Back to Moore at the top of the key, swings it over to Maxfield on the left elbow. Laura Camel sets a screen. Maxfield gets it back to Camel. Attacks from the foul line. Throws up the runner. The runner's no good. Maxfield fights for her own rebound. Comes out of the middle with the rebound of her own miss. Tries to set up the offense again. On the left elbow, Maxfield's got the dribble. Passes to the top of the key to Veronica Moore. Moore swings it over to James on the right elbow. Back to Moore at the top of the key. Back to Maxfield over on the left side. Maxfield's going to use a screen by Laura Camel. Sets up for three. Fires the three. The three's no good. The three-pointer missed everything, and it will be Brattleboro ball underneath. 46-12 with 2 minutes and 16 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Ball is inbounded to Abigail Henry of the Brattleboro Bears. She brings the ball up into the front court for the Bears to set up their offense. A screen by Krautwurst. Ball's knocked loose momentarily, but Henry maintains control. She's lost her dribble. Finds number 24, Maya Waite. Maya Waite attacks from the right side, gets it back to Krautwurst on the right elbow. Abigail Henry at the top of the key uses a screen from Krautwurst and is fouled by Veronica Moore on the drive. That is 3 fouls for Veronica Moore for the Bellows Falls Terriers, and that will be their second team foul. Abigail Henry will bring the ball in for the Bellows Falls, or for Brattleboro. Swings it over to number 23, Parker Tebow at the top of the key, who gets it back to Krautwurst. Krautwurst sets up the offense, swings it over to Abigail Henry on the right elbow. Harris on a nice cut to the hoop, kicks it back out to number 24, Maya White, who gets it back to Naomi Harris. Harris picks up her dribble, finds Krautwurst, who throws up a left-handed runner off the front rim, no good. Rebounded by Laura Camel of the Bellows Falls Terriers. Quickly out to Veronica Moore. Moore brings the ball into the front court. Swings the ball over to Halleck, number 14, who's on the right elbow. Looking for help. Swings the ball into Camel on the low block. Camel tries to go up with the right hand. The shot is up and good. A nice back to the basket move there by Laura Camel. She's got 4 points in the ball game now. Abigail Henry passes the ball over to Harris. Harris brings it back to Krautwright. Krautwright from three. Off the front rim, no good. Rebound is controlled by Maya Waite. Waite quickly over to Parker Tebow. Tebow with a left-hand jump shot, no good. 24, Maya Waite tried to control the ball, but lost the ball out of bounds. It'll be Bellows Falls Terriers ball. Number 21, Cadence James, and number 4, Aubrey Maxfield will check in for Veronica Moore and Laura Camel as the Bellows Falls Terriers trail 46-14 with 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Number 1, Avery Maxfield will bring the ball up the court. Fires from three. Three balls no good. Rebounded by Naomi Harris of the Bears. Quickly gets the ball to Krautwurst, who brings the ball up in the front court. Swings it to Waite. Waite's double teamed on the elbow. Tie ball. It'll be a jump ball. Bears possession. So it'll remain Brattleboro ball. 46-14 with 33 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Brattleboro looking to inbound the ball from underneath their own hoop. They get it into Tebow. Tebow loses control momentarily. Krautwright was able to grab the ball. Fires up the three, no good off the front rim. Big rebound by Maxfield underneath. Maxfield is applying pressure with the dribble, attacking the rim. Swings it over to James. James back to Shaka. Shaka back to Maxfield. Set up the offense at the top of the key for the Terriers as Maxfield tries to attack the rim from the right elbow. Loses the dribble off her foot momentarily, regains possession. Looking for some help, finds Noel Shaka at the free throw line. Free throw line jumper's up, no good. As we end the third quarter, 46-14, Brattleboro over Bellows Falls. Pretty good effort that quarter for Bellows Falls. They found a little rhythm on their offense. But Brattleboro has still maintained being able to put up some major points here. In the third quarter, Abigail Henry put up 10 points for herself in that quarter to really help the Bears extend this game. For Bellows Falls, Laura Camel's leading the way with 4 points. And we have 21 points for Reese Krautwurst of the Brattleboro Bears leading the way for them. Coming into the fourth quarter, Bellows Falls is going to look to try to close the gap a little bit, try to find a little rhythm on their offense. They're struggling a little bit with the injury to Abby Nystrom tonight, trying to find that new rhythm in the offense. On the court for the fourth quarter starting for the Terriers will be number 14, Olivia Halleck, number 4, Aubrey Maxfield, number 5, Veronica Moore, number 2, Nola Shaka, and number 21, Cadence James. Coming onto the court for the Brattleboro Bears to start the fourth quarter will be Reese Krautwurst, number 1, number 24, Maya Waite, number 23, Parker Tebow, number 2, Kaylee Speno, and number 20, Namie Harris. Veronica Moore gets the inbounds for the Terriers. She swings it to the right elbow over here to Maxfield. Maxfield gets it back to Moore at the top of the key. Moore is looking to make something happen, picks up her dribble. She's going to need some help. She gets it over to Maxfield. Maxfield swings it down to Halleck in the corner. Halleck loses the ball momentarily. The Bears will come away with the ball. Number 2, Speno, brings the ball up the court, gets it over to Harris. Harris back to Tebow at the top of the key. Tebow swings it to Krautwurst. Krautwurst up for 3. Krautwurst hits the three-pointer. That will extend the Bears' lead to 49-14. 7 minutes, 27 seconds to go here in the ball game tonight. Veronica Moore up into the front court, gets it over to Maxfield. Maxfield from the elbow back to Moore. Moore resets the offense to the top of the key. She's on the right elbow now, extended, looking for some help, looking for the offense to have some movement. Picks up her dribble, finds Maxfield on the left elbow. Maxfield finds Shaka down there. Shaka finds James on the baseline. Halleck over in the corner. Halleck back up to Moore. Moore at the top of the key, gives it to Maxfield. Maxfield from the right elbow, uses a screen from Halleck, fires up the shot. Shot's off the back rim, no good. Rebounded by number 2, Speno. Speno steps out of bounds. It'll be Terriers ball underneath the basket. With 6 minutes and 51 seconds to go, 49-14 is their score here at Holland Gymnasium. Olivia Halleck will bring the ball in for the Terriers. And she finds Maxfield. Maxfield tries to shoot the ball, but she's tied up. It's a jump ball. It'll be Bears ball on the possession arrow. Bringing the ball up for the Bears is Reese Krautwurst. Krautwurst into the front court to set up the offense for the Bears. Swings it over to Speno. Speno on the elbow looking for the cut. The cut's number 24, Maya Waite. Waite gets it over to Parker Tebow on the left elbow, who swings it to the elbow extended up to Speno. Speno tries to attack from the baseline, loses the ball, tries to pass it to Krautwurst. The ball is stolen by Krautwurst over to Tebow. Tebow with a pump fake on Shaka, up and in for 2. Parker Tebow has 4 points in the ball game tonight. Veronica Moore brings the ball in the front court for the Bellows Falls. Bellows Falls trails tonight 51-14. Veronica Moore with the left hand, loses control for a moment, finds Maxfield. Maxfield finds Shaka. Shaka goes baseline, looking for some room against T-ball. Can't find it, tries to find Maxfield. Maxfield quickly back to Shaka. Shaka fires up a shot, misses off the back rim, and rebounded by Krautwurst. Krautwurst quickly up into the front court to Harris. Harris looking to attack from the side. She throws up the runner, misses from the front rim. Krautwurst comes away with the rebound, gets the ball to number 2, Speno. Speno tries to get the ball over to Tebow. Tebow at the top of the key looking for Krautwurst. Krautwurst inside with a nice little inside move, and she flips it down for 2 more points. That will give Reese Krautwurst 25 points here for this game tonight. Maxfield bringing the ball up court for the Bellows Falls Terriers, finds Halleck. Halleck gets the ball over to Shaka. Shaka at the top of the key looking for help. Finds James. James cutting the basket. Throws up a nice roll runner off the back of the rim. No good. Ball is saved by Naima Harris on the baseline for the Bears, and the Bears will have the possession. Substituting in is number 50, Abigail Henry for the Bears, and number 25, Rachel White for the Brattleboro Bears. With 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the ball game tonight, Brattleboro leads Bellows Falls 53-14. Maya Waite over with the ball on the right elbow, passes the ball over to number 2, Speno. Speno looks underneath for Henry. Abigail Henry's foul going to the basket. The foul will be on number 4, Aubrey Maxfield. That'll be the first foul on Aubrey Maxfield. Number 22, Gracie Patterson is checking into the ball game for Olivia Halleck. Gracie Patterson defending the ball on the inbound pass. Spano gets the ball into Henry. Henry attacking from the elbow, loses control a little bit, but gets it to Parker Tebow. Tebow at the elbow looking for someone to pass the ball to. The ball is stolen by Cadence James. James gets it over to Gracie Patterson. Patterson brings the ball into the front court for Bellows Falls. She's She's looking to make something happen from the elbow. She quickly finds Moore on a little runner. Moore goes to the hoop. No good. Rebounded by Camel. Camel gets the 2, and she's fouled for an N1 opportunity. Bellows Falls still showing some fight here late in this game. Even though they're trailing, they are competing and going for every basket they can. Laura Camel will look to complete the 3-point play. She's 0 for 2 from the foul line so far tonight. And her shot is up, and it's short. Rebound controlled by the Bears. Speno's got the ball coming to the front court, guarded by Gracie Patterson. Veronica Moore covering Abigail Henry. It's going to be a travel on Abigail Henry. It's going to be Terriers ball with 4 minutes and 32 seconds to go. Cadence James is going to bring the ball in for the Terriers, gets it into Veronica Moore. Moore to the front court, gets it up to Maxfield. Maxfield looking for Moore in the baseline. Using the screen from Camel, gets it back to Maxfield. Over to Camel on the elbow. Camel back to Patterson at the top of the key. Patterson looking for some help. Finds Camel at the free throw line. Free throw line jump shot for Camel off the right side. Gracie Patterson controls the rebound on the baseline. Uses the screen by Camel, sets up for 3. Her 3-pointer's off the line, no good. Rebound fought for. Cadence James gets the rebound. Over to Camel. Camel up for 2. That'll give Laura Camel 8 points in tonight's ball game. Brattleboro leads 53-18. Abigail Henry brings the ball up for the Brattleboro Bears. Henry attacks from the right elbow, brings it back to the top of the key. Using that left hand. She's getting fouled a little bit there. Foul's gonna be on number 5, Veronica Moore. That's her 4th personal foul. It'll be Bears ball underneath. Number 25, Rachel White, will bring the ball in for the Bears. Gets the ball in bounds, but it's stolen by Gracie Patterson. Gracie Patterson on a 2-on-1 break with James. Cadence James can't control the pass, and it's stolen by the Bears. It's stolen by number 24, Maya Waite of the Bears, and then a loose ball foul by Laura Camel on the fast break. That's Camel's 3rd personal foul. The Bears will bring the ball up the court. Ball comes into Abigail. Abigail Henry, who brings the ball up to the right elbow. Swings it back to the top of the key to Waite. Waite at the top of the key. Finds Henry over on the right elbow. Henry sees the cutter, puts the ball on the floor with her left hand, throws up a left-handed runner, no good. Rebound by number 5, Veronica Moore. Moore attacks, throws the ball up, no good, off the back rim and in. Foul's going to be on Veronica Moore. That's going to be her 5th personal foul, and she's going to have fouled out of this ballgame. Moore fouls out of the ballgame. She scored 1 point tonight. She led the offense as the point guard and did a terrific job defending and playing point for the Bellows Falls Terriers tonight, but she's fouled out with 3 minutes and 11 seconds to go. Number 11, Emma McCullough will check in for the Bellows Falls Terriers. Ball swung over to number 12, Haley Bristol of the Bears. Foul's going to be on number 21, Cadence James of the Bellows Falls Terriers. It's going to be 2 shots here for Kaylee Speno. With 3 minutes to go, the Bears look to extend their lead. 53-18 is the current score. Speno's first shot is up, no good. Checking into the game for Bellows Falls is number 20, Brooke Parker, and number 13, Allie Streeter, replacing Laura Camel and Cadence James. Speno has 1 more shot here for the Bears. Her shot is up and good. First point that Kaylee Speno has tonight. Ball's inbounded to Gracie Patterson and brings the ball in the front court for Bellows Falls. Patterson swings it over here to Maxfield. Maxfield for 3. Shot is up, no good. Rebound fought for and controlled by Brattleboro. Abigail Henry controls the rebound, brings the ball to the front court, gets it up to Speno. Speno back to Henry. Henry on the right elbow brings it to the midcourt. She attacks from the foul line. Right-handed runner's no good. Number 14, Juliet Powles with a couple offensive rebounds. Can't finish the shot though. Gracie Patterson comes away with the ball, gets it up to Maxfield. Maxfield with a quick go. She's pushed from number 12. That's going to be a foul on number 12 for Brattleboro, Haley Bristol. With 2 minutes and 25 seconds to go, it's Brattleboro 54, Bellows Falls 18. Looking to get the ball inbounds, a terrific little inbounds pass, gets it to number 11, Emma McCullough, who throws the ball away. Brattleboro underneath, Brattleboro will bring the ball up the court. Number 14 for Brattleboro, Juliet Powles, will bring the ball in. It's the ball into Abigail Henry, will bring the ball up to the front court. Maxfield's got Henry defensively. Henry's at the top of the key, swings it over here to Spano, the left elbow, uses a screen by Henry. Gets it over to Powles, who comes to the top of the key. Powles attacks from the free throw line, throws up a free throw line jumper. Shot is short. We're gonna have a foul on number 22, Gracie Patterson, underneath. It's gonna be 2 fouls as Bellows Falls is in the bonus. So Spano will have 2 shots with 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go. That's the 3rd foul on Gracie Patterson tonight. Spano's 1 for 2 from the foul line tonight. 2 out of 3 now as she hits her first shot on this trip. Spano has 1 more shot. Second shot is up. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by number 13, Allie Streeter for the Terriers, who gets it up to Gracie Patterson. Gracie Patterson attacks from the right side. At the right elbow, looks over to Maxfield. Maxfield for 3 from the elbow, no good. Rebound quickly by the Bears. Stolen back by Maxfield. Maxfield at the right elbow looking for some help. Picks up her dribble up to Allie Streeter from the top of the key. Allie Streeter's shot is off. Gracie Patterson comes up with the offensive rebound for the Terriers. Sets up the offense at the top of the key. Uses a screen from Allie Streeter to find Maxfield. Maxfield on the right elbow attacks to the baseline. Tries to go up and under, but gets the ball taken away by the Bears. Ball is thrown up for grabs. Gracie Patterson in a battle loses the battle to Abigail Henry, who tries to attack the rim with her left hand, loses her footing, and down she goes. It'll be Terriers ball with 1:17 to go in the ball game. 55-18, Bears lead. Gracie Patterson brings the ball up the court for the Terriers. Terriers looking to finish solid. Gracie Patterson fires for 3. The shot's off, no good. A big rebound underneath by number 20, Brooke Parker, but she can't finish the follow. Gracie Patterson chases down the loose ball, gets it over to Maxfield. Maxfield gets it back into Parker. Parker looking to get up a shot, but she's tied up by number 2, Spano. With 55.2 seconds to go, it'll remain Bellows Falls ball in the possession arrow underneath their own basket. Brooke Parker will look to inbound the ball. Bellows Falls takes a quick timeout here with 55 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. They got a 30-second timeout, trailing 55-18. A little recap for the game right now. We have 26 points for Reese Krautwurst of Brattleboro. We have 20 points for Abigail Henry of Brattleboro, while Laura Camel leads the way with 10 points for the Bellows Falls Terriers. With 55 seconds to go, Bellows Falls will look to finish this game up a little strong here, make some nice plays, and finish up the best they can. It'll be Emma McCullough taking the ball out for the Terriers underneath the basket. McCullough gets it into Gracie Patterson. Patterson at the top of the key finds McCullough. McCullough shoots for 3. It's off the back rim, no good. Rebound is fought for, controlled by the Terriers, number 4, Maxfield. Maxfield loses it though. It gets controlled by number 2, Spano of the Brattleboro Bears. Spano gets it up to Henry. Henry on the baseline attacks with the left hand, throws up the runner. The runner is up, around, and no good. The rebound is fought for and lost control by number 14, Juliet Powles. It'll be Terriers ball with 33.3 seconds to go. McCullough inbounds the ball to Patterson. Patterson into the front court for the Terriers. Used the screen by Parker, gets the ball over to McCullough. McCullough back to Parker. Parker finds Maxfield. Maxfield attacks from the right elbow, throws the ball off the back rim, no good. Rebound controlled by the Bears with 16 seconds to go. Brattleboro will look to run the clock out now. Abigail Henry brings the ball in the front court, passes the ball over to Juliet Powles. Powles attacks the rim, throws it up and in. Juliet with 2 points. And that brings the score 57-18. And that will do it tonight as the final buzzer rings. Your final score here at Holland Gymnasium, Brattleboro 57, your Bellows Falls Terriers 18. Bellows Falls falls to 11-2 on the season. They'll look to rebound with their next game. Thank you so much for joining us on Fact TV. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow night with the boys varsity game. Thank you very much.